Right now, it is time for us to check sports. Let's bring in Mike Cozzi. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
I'm good.
So, what I've been saying basically all season long about the Yankees, and if you're a lifelong Yankee fan, not the type of Yankee fan that comes out of the woodwork when they do good, you'll understand that this team, for some reason, does not have the heart to finish the job. They've proven it over the past 2.5, 3 weeks, 13 wins in a row, then a couple of losses, and then losing 2 out of 3 to Baltimore. The only teams that have lost series to Baltimore this year are the Yankees and the Red Sox. And you take a look at the American League East, and your pick of Toronto might not be out of sight there, Mike.
Not after yesterday.
Not the way they've been performing the last week, and the way the Red Sox have been performing, and now even Tampa Bay. So it's I guess it makes for good watching who's going to make the wild card and stuff like that. But for the people that think that the Yankees are just missing something, and it's not there.
They're missing guys that can hit.
And it's just not there.
They have a bunch of guys that have long swings, and they can be pitched to. When they're good, they're good. But most times they're not. They're not good.
And who's the hot team in New York right now?
It's not the Mets.
Well, they won, 5, 6 in a row.
And they're playing the Nationals, and they got beat yesterday. That's a team they have to beat.
Wow, they lost to the Nationals. All right, I thought they were doing pretty good anyway.
That's almost as bad as losing to the Orioles, but not quite.
Not quite as bad, that's right.
And then after the Oriole debacle, the Yankees played Toronto yesterday and get beat 8-0.
Yeah.
They can't hit.
Yeah.
They can't hit. The last 3 games against Toronto and 2 against Baltimore, I think they got 12 hits.
Yeah, there's absolutely no consistency there. You're absolutely
right.
No
home runs, no wins. That's the way it goes.
Yeah. All right. So did you watch any college football over the weekend?
I watched Florida State play the Sons of Satan Saturday night.
That game showed a lot about Notre Dame and a lot about Florida State.
Well, I heard people talking at the track, I don't know what day it was, yesterday or the day before, how Florida State screwed up. They should have never took that quarterback out. Seriously? Once they put the other kid in is when they had some offense. Before that, they were predictable as the sun going up and down. And that kid had a good story. He totally destroyed his leg 3 years ago. For him to be walking, never mind playing football, is amazing. And he did a real good job for Florida State. I think he should be their starting quarterback. But that's the only game I watched. I didn't watch anything else.
There were some other good games out there. Army, once again, looks like they have a good team. I don't know. They played a pretty good team and destroyed them. But, I think the national title this year is Clemson's not going there this year. That's for sure. They
lost their best player.
Yeah, and they got clobbered. They got clobbered. So
they didn't get clobbered. They lost 10-3. There was no clobber there.
Well,
the only touchdown that Georgia scored was on a pick six. So I don't think they got clobbered. It was a defensive game, and they came up short.
All right. What other sports do we have here now?
Well, I watched the best baseball around this weekend. The Giants and the Dodgers. They went at it tooth and nail all weekend, and the Giants beat them on Sunday to hold on first place. 3 real good games all weekend long, decided late, and yesterday Scherzer just proved he's the best pitcher in baseball. After they lost to the Giants on Sunday night, he went out yesterday, pitched 8 innings, 13 strikeouts, no runs. He's the best pitcher in baseball. Nobody's even close to him.
He's a lot like what's his name was when he was with Houston.
Verlander.
Yeah, Verlander. Yeah, just.
And the kid that the Mets let go to Philadelphia, Wheeler, he's of the same mold too. He's probably the second best pitcher in the National League.
So are you all geared up for? First of all, how'd you do in racing this weekend, if you can remember?
We didn't pick anything Friday.
Okay, that's right. So are you all set for the start of football on Thursday?
Could care less.
I know. I was going to say that. You can't wait till hockey starts again.
Oh, baseball's going into the playoffs now. Yeah. I'm looking forward to that. Racing's hitting its pinnacle. Kentucky Downs is open. Tremendous prices all weekend. Keeneland opens in less than a month. I'm looking forward to that even more so than hockey.
You sound like you have a cold.
Yeah, I've been fighting a little cold.
Hey. And you're just going back to school, right?
Oh, we started last week.
You started last week? All right. All right, well, that's the way things look right now. Not much else going on.
Nah,
Well,
I don't think so.
Well, we'll see the we'll see the ups and downs of the American League East and the Yankees over the course of the next couple of weeks, and you'll have half the people jumping off the bridge and half the people jumping for joy.
I just wish Steinbrenner was still alive so he could call it like it is. I mean, you listen to Boone's press conference. There's more double talk there than a politician. And Cashman, where is he? Where's Cashman? He made all these moves. He got Rizzo. He got Gallo. Gallo struck out 4 times yesterday. That's a pretty good day, isn't it?
It's a real good day.
Where's the, standing up for what you did?
Yeah, that's we miss that with. There's a lot of things we don't miss with George Steinbrenner, but we do miss his passion for winning and his desire to hold players and coaches accountable.
Well, I talked to a friend of mine after the debacle on Sunday after they lost 2 to the Orioles. Said, "What would George do? He'd be flipping out." Well, what would he do after losing 2 to the Orioles and then getting shut out yesterday, 8-0?
Someone's head would be on the plate.
Yeah, but the Yankees, they just keep on floating. We're okay. I can't wait till they get beat.
All right, Mike. We'll speak to you again. Wednesday, tomorrow?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Have a good day, guys.
Take care. Mike Cozzi with a check on sports this morning here on the Breakfast Club on Robin Hood Radio.